and you have your paper with you, and so let's write on. Okay, two things quickly. Today's training is going to be in two sessions. Last week training by Andy Davis, there was an issue with the recording. Those in the office, those two front seats, those two seats that are empty, can somebody move in and take those two seats? Because there are chef sets on those seats. Who is taking the chef set on that seat? There's one chef set on that seat. Somebody's taking it quickly. And then, okay, Gideon, let's clap for Gideon. Chef set for Gideon. Gideon, that is how many chef sets? Raise your hand. How many chef sets are you getting? 5 chef sets. Let's give on to Gideon. Gideon is getting 5 chef sets. You know, the Bible says that which you have said in your mouth is what I am going to do. So let's give it on to Gideon. Gideon is going to get 5 chef sets. Let's give it to him. Let's clap for him. Let's make some noise in the chat for him. Fantastic, fantastic. Now today, what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be looking at how we want to collect check. There are 2 ways, 2 things tools we have in our hands that have been given away. We've not been able to collect our check. And one of them is the issue of the dollar price. Now, how many of you know that the dollar is doing yo-yo, that dollar is not steady? Just raise your hand or make a sign, raise your hand in the chat or whatever. You know the dollar is doing yo-yo. You know it? Fantastic. Fantastic. Bruce knows dollar is doing yo-yo, and those in the office know dollar is doing yo-yo. Now, Salad Master in the dealers meeting last year, we said, okay, let's move our price chart from Naira and put it in dollar. And then we agreed on a uniform exchange rate to use, which is 430. Now, but we'll go into the presentation. We just give this out to the customer, and the customer is not getting the impact of it. And this is a great closing tool, which I want us now to make our maximum use of. So what's the price? We check. Let me open my price chart. So we have the price chart, and then we have the chef set. Chef set is $14,521 US. So how do you close with this? How do you close with this? I'm glad the dealers are on, because the dealers have Greg and Madhu. I'm going to do something with your consultant who are listening. You will have to play this part to help them close it. So you go into a customer's house, and then you show what are the sets that we have, and you go through all the sets. You go through the set. Let me show you the sets. So you go through all the sets. You have technology. I'm not just too much technology listening. So you go to the shed. So this is the chef set. This is the chef set. This is the master set, and this is the professional set. And then ask the customer, so which one are you investing on today? So the chef set is going for, and you have the price chart in dollars. The chef set is going for $14,521. The master set is going for $7,642 US, and then you have the professional set going for $4,337 US. Now, when you are doing your price comparison, you know to tell the customer that, look, the prices start from the biggest set, 6 million plus. Please always use the word 6 million plus. Don't say 6 million. Say 6 million plus. Master set is 3 million plus. Don't just say it is this amount. So that when you now start closing, you say the price of this chef set is 6 million plus, and the US dollar is $14,521, and the master set is $7,642. So what set are you going for today? And the customer tells you, whatever he tells you, oh, the price is high. I'm using this especially for those customers who will tell you the price is high. Now, but you throw it open to every customer. Some customers will just be comfortable with say, okay, $14,000, okay, I pay you in dollars and count dollars and give you. Better. So I ask you why you want to pay today. You want to pay us in US dollars, or you want to pay us in Naira? And he says, I'm dollars, and fine by me. And he gives you, this is dollars, take. He gives you dollars. Take dollars, I hug the guy, and then move on. Now, what if the guy now says, no, oh, it's dollar, no, I pay in Naira. It's okay. The exchange rate today is 470 something, 470. For the past 2 months, the exchange rate has been on 470 plus. So it's 470. Right? So 470 for the dollar, for the chef set is going to be, it's 14,000. So you see the way I'm doing now, I'm writing, I said 14,521 times 470, which is the exchange rate going on in the office. And I said, I'm pressing my calculator. Every one of you have a phone and have a calculator. Please, before you go on the presentation, make sure you have your what? You have your phone fully charged. So I say 14,521 times 470, that gives me 6.8 million. 6,240,224, 6,824,870. I said that's the price of the chef set. Note I've told him 6 million plus. Now I've talked of the price now in Naira. And the customer says, that's high. Can it not be cheaper? Can it not be this? Can I bring the price down? Can I whatever it tells you? We say, okay. It's not in my power to give you any discount. But if I can cut a deal for you today, note, if I can cut a deal for you today, how will you be paying, check or cash? And he says, I'm paying by cash. It's okay. It's not in my power. So consultant, listen, this is where you must say, it's not in my power to do this to you. But what I can do for you, I'm going to place a call to my office now to give you, to see what the office can do for you. And then the call is made to the dealer. Dealers, listen. So the call is made to the dealer, Madu, or made to Greg Chinedu, or made to me, or made to Madam. So the call is made to us, and we say, you give us the background story that we have before Mr. and Mrs. Makruse, and then Mr. and Mrs. Makruse, they've agreed to go for the game for the chef said. They're asking if we can do what discount that can be given to them, that they're asking talking about the price is high, but if they can get a discount today, they're looking at what they can direct to pay today. And so that's I'm placing the call to you. So when the call comes to me, I pick up the call. I say, okay, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Thank God Davis, you're going for the master set today. Congratulations, you're going for the master set today. And then the chef set you're going for today is Russell. What price is Russell give you? I said Russell gave us $14,521. Yes, okay, that's okay. And what did they give you? Right? He said they gave me at it came to 6,824. Okay, Russell, that's okay. And he gave you that's what exchange rate they use today? So use 470. So okay, Mr. So you're looking for Mr. Thank God Davis. You're looking for. You want if I could get some discount today. Is that what you're looking for? Say yes, I'm looking for. Okay. So if I can cut out a good deal for you today, how will you be paying? Check or cash? This is my conversation from this end. So my dealers listen to me, and whoever is going to make the call. So if I can make a deal for you today, how will you be paying? Check or cash? And then he says, whatever it tells you, I'm going to be paying blah 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 blah. So I'm going to pay cash. It's okay. Okay, what I can actually do for you today is, okay, since you are investing today, let me see what I can do. He gave you 470. Let me see what else I can do for you. So I divide again by, I divide by 470, gives me the, okay. What if, okay, I'm going to give you now I'm giving you, so if you get first, and I say, what if you get it, If I can give you 5% discount, how would that be? 5% would be about 5% on 6 million would be this. So what I'm going to do for you, Mr. and Mrs. Thank God Davis today is I'm going to give it to you at 430. Let's multiply the dollars by 430. So by 530 US. That's what I'm going to give today. So you now multiply by 430 and it comes to 6,244,030. So that's a good day. So for speaking to me today, you're making a savings of 600K. So I got that's almost 10% discount you got today. So yeah, how are you paying now? Check or cash? Now the customer, we have told the customer, Russell had told Mr. and Mrs. Tango Davis that the price is in dollars 14,000 plus. Is multiplied by the going market exchange rate is 470, though the market rate is 475. So we're doing 470. He wants to mention 470. The person also know that he's got a good deal. Now, so I've taken it a step further by now saying he's now brought him to meet me, the dealer, the person who's taking the call. And I've told him, okay, I'm giving you now for 430. So it is me now, the dealer, that will give the customer that price, which is now brings down from 6.8 to 6.2. And I tell the customer, this is for today. If you are investing today and paying today, I can give this to you. But if you say, okay, you want to split the payments, you want to pay in 6 months, then I'm afraid you have to pay the prevailing exchange rate. So how about paying everything today rather than paying something higher? And you leave it out to the customer. Did we get what I'm why it is now? So that is, first of all, closing with the exchange rate. It's a great tool I've been having and I'll be missing out. We'll be missing out on it. So when you get into your presentation now, don't just throw the price. Let the customer know the price of the product starts from 6 million plus and this and 3 million plus. And then when it now comes to when you now show the set, then you now do the multiplication by you do the multiplication by 470. Everybody knows that right now in the market, if the prices fall below 470, we the dealers will inform you, consultant. But now the price is 475. So if you can comfortably do a multiplication when you go with 470 and you present to the customer and say, okay, so what I can give you a better deal, you call the office if you are paying today. What that does is this: the customer, the dealer, or who is calling, who is taking the call, is telling the customer, if you are paying today, you are getting this deal. And he knows that the product is not made in Nigeria, it's imported, and he knows that exchange rate is up, is doing yo. So if we now say today, if you are paying today, you're getting this deal, and it does the math. Why do I want to spread it? Because if I'm going to spread it, okay, I want to spread it, do 470 and write the check on 470. But if you are paying today, it's 430. So it's now left for the dealer to know what leverage he wants to give to say, if you want to say, okay, give me part of the check today and the rest at the end of the month, I can still hold the exchange for you for that 430. But leave that one to us dealers to handle that. Is that okay? Now, so that is the first two you have to close with. The second two is the first call special. The second two you are closing with is the first call special. You now know that, look, you have the, so when I have closed the customer on the exchange rate, and the customer is asking for, oh, more, okay, what more else I can give you if you're investing today? And if you're investing today, is we also give you the electric skillets or the whatever we're picking as the first call promo. If it's a master set, we put in the 16 quad. which is coming with it. But that is if you are investing today. So the customer knows now that he's going with, he's getting two things from you. One, he's getting for investing today, and for paying, he's getting a good deal on the exchange rate. If he's not paying everything and is going to graduate it, he knows he's going to lose out on that exchange rate. The second one is he is also getting, the first call special, which comes with it. So the customer feels very happy about having gotten this. Let me stop here first of all and take some questions. Yes, let me have questions. To when Andy, I'm not going to be training. I won't talk much on the value on the first call promo, because Andy is going to be handling that one, and Andy also going to be showing us how we can get a dinner from a dinner. How we can get a dinner from a dinner. Last week I went into a presentation with Mrs. Adioye, and the customer was like, she needed this product, and she's eating for. She said the customer, she has a problem with her blood pressure, her cholesterol level, and she notices that each time she eats fried food, she gets palpitation. Her heart begins to beat faster. But she noticed after she ate the chicken, she wasn't feeling any palpitation. She was feeling okay. So she now said, oh, she sees the need for her to get the salad master. She wanted even one piece. She wanted to go even just for one piece, but she didn't have the money. And that's what I now did. I said, okay, fine. What we're going to do for you today is invite somebody today. If you can book somebody today, book somebody for us today, and go and cook for the person. The person invests, we start your stock program, we can now start getting you one piece of the product. And fantastic. Andy David is going to be training on that, going to be training more on how to book dinner from dinner. So please make sure you have your notes, you have your pen ready, and make sure you get every bit of it. And I hope, Philip, you are recording today, you are taking it properly so that you don't miss out like last week. So we can play out the training Andy is going to be giving us. You can play it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so let me take questions first of all and understand, because this thing I've trained on is something critical that I need you to make sure you understand it properly. Questions? Let me get questions. Yes, Gideon.
Thank you very much for this tool so far. My question is on the exchange rate. My question is telling the price in dollars. What if a customer insists and says, why are you telling me the amount in dollar? Why not in naira? How do we go about that? The reason I'm asking is because I was in a home a while ago, and while I was trying to use the dollar rate, the customer stopped me and he said, are we not in Nigeria? Why are you giving me the price in dollar? So how do we go about that, sir?
Okay, thank you very much. So Mr. and Mrs. Gideon, the price of our set, notes first of all, in my presentation, I'm telling you, it starts from 6 million naira plus and starts from this. So and I said, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Gideon Marcos, the price of the product is 6 million naira plus. Now say the chef set is 6 million naira plus, the master set is 3 million naira plus, the professional set is 3 million naira plus. So which one are you going for today? And it says you're going for the chef set. Okay, so the chef set goes for $14,521 US. And you say, why are you telling me the price in dollars? Okay, sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Gideon. I know we're in Nigeria. Our base price is in US dollars. I do not expect you to pay. I do not expect you to pay me in US dollars. But if you decide to pay me, so customers prefer to just pay us in US dollars. So if you prefer to pay in US dollars, that's okay. But I really don't expect you to pay me in US dollars. But since the base price, I'm telling you the price in dollars, let you know that our price is uniform. We have a uniformity of price. We're a global company. You have a uniformity of price. But actually, I'm going to give you the price in naira. In naira, okay? So the price is 14,526 521 US dollars. And at the going side, you remember, Gideon, do you have an idea of how much the exchange is today? It's about 470 something, but we're taking 470. So 470 at 14,521 times 470. So what you actually be giving us there is 6,800,000. So the chef search is 6,824,870 naira, not dollars. So that's there you have your naira there. Yes, Gideon.
Yes, sir.
Were you seeing my face where I was talking?
Yes.
Please, when I'm training, look at my eyes, look at my face, because things I'm doing is what we are before the customer checks your body language, your face. So at the time I mentioned the way I was taking the price, then when I came out to, that's your price in naira is 6,824,870 naira, 870 naira. Can you notice what is noticing my face?
Smiling.
Gideon, I'm smiling. I'm telling you, oh no, the price is, I'm telling you, oh yes, even though the base price is US dollars, but it's in naira now. You want in naira, so I'm giving you naira now. You get it? So now I've told him. So if he now wants to say he wants to do he's talking of the price is expensive, is high, can't you do something better? Then you now call me, or you call your dealer, and your dealer, that's those of you are from Madu's office, and those of you are from Greg's office. Then you now call your dealer, and we will now give the discount that they're asking for, which brings it down to 430. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, there's another question. I want understanding, those who understand it. Who's in yes, Mark Russe, Bolachito, why do you understand it? Unmute and give us your understanding of it. Yes, Bolachito. And Russe.
Huh?
Okay, Bolachito, yes, you have the floor. What's your understanding of it and your questions? Oh, did you lose her? Oh, okay, Russe, you have the floor.
Hello, sir.
Okay, Russe, hold on. Bolachito is up now. Yes, Bolachito. Okay, it's like our network is not too good. So no, your network is not too good.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now. Let's try and see what we can get.
Hello.
Yes, Russe, we can hear you, Bolachito. Okay, Russe, unmute. Let's see. Bolachito's network is not too good. Yes, Russe.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I understand the process as you've explained it. So the difference is just the exchange rate. So if we go into the customer's house with our price list, giving the customer the dollar price, it's better for us to tell them usually that the price range from about 6 million plus and above. So if we give them the price in dollar and we want to calculate the price in dollar compared to the current exchange rate, which is 470, if the customer agrees to pay the amount, fine, we get a check. But the customer says, this amount is high, why don't you give me a discount? It means we can call, we just say, okay, no problem, sir. I'll call my office. My office can have a sale on that, but I don't have a sale over that. So when we call the office can actually tell them, okay, fine, I'll give you this special discount. If you are paying today, you can pay us at the rate of 430 per dollar. That discount will come from the office. And if the customer says, no, I'm not paying today, I want to break it into installment, like 6 installments down, then we can tell them, okay, we cannot accept that exchange at 430. It has to be at 470. That is, if they choose not to pay today, but if they choose to pay today, we can give them that 430. That authorization comes from the office, from the dealership, but not from the consultant who is before the customer.
Correct.
Then if it happens that we get a customer and they say, why are you giving me the price in dollar? We're in Nigeria. Why not give me a Nigeria price? It's simple. It's just for us to do the same calculation, do the exchange rate 470 times the amount in dollar for the customer. They will give the price in Naira. So the customer also complains that that price is high. Why not bring it down a little? Then it also means the same principle we apply for the dollar, the same principle we apply for the Naira. The only difference is that we're going to the customer's house, so we can also let them know too that the office actually can decide on giving them a discount, and that discount will be calculated based on the dollar rate at 430 multiplied by the amount in dollar.
Okay, now let me make a correction so you get it clear. You go into the home and you tell the customer the price of our product starts from 6 million naira plus, 1 million naira plus. You're adding any naira you are mentioning, you're adding the word plus. When it now comes to the specific of picking the set, you now say the chef set is $14,000. That's where he now hears dollars for the first time. We are now mentioning it in dollars. And he says, why are you giving me the price in dollars and not in Naira? We are in Nigeria. So you now give a very good smile like this to the customer and let the customer know, okay, we are in, we are in Nigeria, and but I'm just because we are international price, and we have a base price for a uniform price for product. So it's the standard is in Naira, but I'm actually going to give you the price in Naira now. And he said the exchange rate will work on 470 for the customer. And then when the customer says the price, whatever I tell you, the price is high, the price is low, or whatever, you are not the one to tell the customer that you will give him at 430. Rather, you will say, okay, what I can do for you, let me call my office to see what my office can do for you. So it is left for the dealer, the office who you are calling, is the office that will now offer this other rate to say, okay, how much did they calculate it for you? Okay, no, let me do it for you for 430. And then how much does it come to? And it gives you the price. So that one comes from the dealer. Now, the other case you raise is, what if I go before this man and this man tells me, oh, I've just given him 430, 470, and the man says, no problem, I'll write the check for you, I'll do a transfer to you. What do I do? That what you do will be decided by your dealer. So, okay, fantastic, you're going for it, it's 470, okay, I'm going to pay you now. Or I said, no, I'll just give you dollars. I'm paying you dollars. It's left for you to let your dealer will take the decision whether he's saying, no, don't give me dollar, convert to Naira, or no, the exchange rate of 470 that Russell gave you, don't pay that amount, pay this extra amount. That decision will be taken by your dealer. What I'm saying is this: when you go on your demonstration, don't close the deal without calling your dealer. You must call your dealer so that your dealer will do, because he has to take the final decision on the closing. And let me just drop this one in. Any demonstration you go into, whether they are qualified or not qualified, please call your dealer. You must call us at the beginning of the trade, at the beginning when you get to the home, and join the presentation, because we will know how to close it. Well, I came into a presentation last week where the person could not invest in the cookware, and that would have been end of the presentation. And I said, no, invite him to the office. And then I actually not did the invitation for the person to come to the office today. And I hope, Philip, you are giving him a call to remind him to be in the office by 2 o'clock. We are meeting him by 2 o'clock today. So we invited him to come to the office. He wasn't qualified. The consultant could have ended that presentation just like that for him to go away. But from my discussion with the man's wife, I got to know that it just clicked on me that this is a potential recruit. Let's invite him to the office. And I have a meeting with him today by 2 o'clock in the office. So whether the person is qualified or not qualified, you must do the call. Call your dealer, let him speak to the person. Okay, now, so let's take somebody else again, understanding on this. I need questions. Please don't go into the feed. We still have a few more minutes, about 15 minutes plus, before Andy Davis will join us. So I need you to ask questions properly on this issue. Not to go into the customer's house and go and spoil things for, and go and say, oh, the set is you don't know how to use this exchange rate thing, and end up go and model up everything. Because when you have modeled up, you have gone to the customer, you have told the customer everything is about just go and give me 430. Oh, I can give you a rate. If I give it today, I'll give you a rate of this. And you're modeled it up, it becomes difficult for us here to close. Do you understand? So please ask your question now. Everything you don't understand, please ask. For those of you in Greg's office, Greg is on the
Hello,
call.
sir.
Yes, thank God, Davis.
Yes, sir. My question is this: like, since our business is being controlled by dollar, don't you think that they will say that now that dollar is high, let's wait until dollar comes down?
That's okay. If you want to wait till dollar comes down, that's okay. Mr. Davis, if you want to wait till dollar comes down, that's okay. But let me tell you, did you have an idea how much dollar was in January? I help you. Last year, dollar was about 360. And right now, it's 475 and it's climbing up the roof. But if you choose to wait, Mr. David, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Did you see? I didn't argue with you. It's the customer. When you go into a demonstration, don't be desperate to sell. You are doing the customer a favor, because the customer discovered that you are desperate to sell. I know at times that can be pressure on us. We're looking at, oh, we must sell, we must sell, we must sell. So at times we get agitated, at times we get really, really, really desperate to sell. But I'm telling you, don't be desperate to sell. Your product, you are doing the customer the favor. You sell a chef set to a customer and gives you a check of 6.66 million naira plus. You take your commission of 500,000, or if you're a distributor, 1.something million. And how many days does that money stay in your account? It's gone. But the customer has this product for the rest of their life. So who gains more? It's the customer. I guess it. So don't be desperate to sell. Once the customer knows that you're not desperate to sell, you're calm. See, let me tell you, if you don't sell, if you don't deliver this sell to customer A, you will sell to customer B. Some will, some would. So what? Move on. Okay. More questions, please, from the office. Bruce, Philip. Any questions from the office? Who is in the office there? Mrs. Oji, what's your understanding? Can you unmute and ask your understanding? Let's hear your understanding of what I've trained on. Mrs. Oji, if you can unmute, or somebody in the office. Is that Adaju sitting next to Philip? Is that Adagio or Clementina? Who? Okay. So who else is there doing a presentation that can ask a question? Adagio is not there. Okay. So yes, I need to get, so what's understanding, so what's understanding of what you are training on, Gideon?
All right. First of all, it's important to go into the house with the right mindset of actually going to help them, not going to make a sale. Then, concerning the aspect of how to collect the check, it is important that we let them know that the prices, when we're mentioning the prices in Naira, it's important we let them know that it's 6 million plus or 1.7 million plus. We shouldn't be specific about the Naira amount. We should only be specific when we are mentioning the amount in dollars. And then when an issue of why are we calling the rate in dollar comes in, we should let them understand that it's a global business. The Salad Monster is a global business, and the price is controlled by a global scale. So what we are giving them is also applicable in the UK or in Canada. Then concerning the calling of the office during the opening and the closing call, I've come to realize that it's very important, because when we do that, we make the customers see us as not just individuals in their home, but they see us as a corporate body, because if we are calling the office, they know that it's a very, very serious and organized business. So whatsoever we are saying to them, if I tell them 6 million plus and my dealer is telling them 6 million plus, they know that we are a very structured organization and they will definitely trust us. So I believe with this, it will definitely help us to close properly. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and one other thing that does for you when you call the office at the beginning of the presentation, the customer knows he has spoken to somebody. So he knows that, okay, if I can't get a deal with Gideon today, I'll speak to his boss. It's because his boss has said he'll be speaking with me later in the presentation. So that is one thing, one strong tool there. Yes, Philip, what did you understand from what you have trained on?
Yes, sir. Particularly the part of telling them the price, that when we tell them the price in dollars and the request for the price in Naira, that we should tell them the price using the current exchange rates. And then another thing I picked is that we shouldn't outrightly tell them that we can give them a discount at 430, that we should leave that for the dealers to decide. So that's when we call the dealers for closing. That's when they would do that. Then you said that if they outrightly decide to pay the amount using the current exchange rates, the 470, we should leave that also to the dealers to know what to do concerning that.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. Who else in the office? That is who else in the office? Let me see who is. Are you writing notes, or she writing notes, or she looking at her book? What's the name?
Chairmaster.
Okay, Chairmaster, what did you understand?
I understand that we shouldn't give the customers the Naira value of the product. We should call the price in dollars, and then we should do the exchange rates before them with them. Ask them what is the current price of dollar, and then do the exchange rate with them.
Okay, I want somebody to give us. I want somebody to give us. Let me get somebody to role play what we have trained on now. Who can do a role play on that for us? Let me look somebody online who can do a real play on that. Bruce. Bruce says your network is strong. Can you role play on that?
Are the consultants?
Yes, role play on that call. You are before a customer now. And I need to do a role play on presenting the on the price. Pick anybody.
Okay.
You can pick anybody. You can pick Ejase-Tobrise as your customer. You can pick anybody and just do a role play.
Okay. All right. Let me see who I can just pick. Okay. All right, Mrs. Jessie. Thank you so much for actually allowing us into your home today. So, like I mentioned earlier, the prices of our set range about 6 million plus in Naira. Okay. So the price of the chef set here is $40,250. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I think Jesse is not here. I want someone that can actually relate back. All right,
Okay,
is
Pick Gideon. Gideon is in the office. Pick Gideon.
Okay, Mrs. Patricia. So like I mentioned earlier, our sets range for about 6 points, about 6 million plus in Naira. Here we have the price of the chair set is have the chair set, we have the master set, and we have the professional set. Which of these?
I think the professional set would do.
The professional set. Okay.
It looks okay. Yes.
Fantastic. All right, so here's the professional set in dollar, $4,920.
Ah, but you called Naira now. So why are you selling in dollars?
Oh, fantastic. Because we're actually an international company and we trade basically in dollar. It's a US-based company, like I mentioned earlier to you. So which is why we trade in dollar. Even here in Nigeria, most of our customers prefer to pay in, find it easier for them to relate to price, being an international company. But that's good. That is okay. If you want me to give you the price in Naira,
Okay, well, I want the price in Naira. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you have your pen and paper. So let's then convert to Naira. If that's fine by you. You have your pen and paper.
Yes, I do.
Oh. Okay, fantastic. So the price, as we are converting the professional set, the price is 5,499 Naira, 5,499 in dollars. So we multiply that by 470 as in exchange rates. So can you do it tonight? All right, so what we have here is 2,584,530 Naira. Do you have that in your calculator? Hello, Mrs. Patricia.
Okay, maybe her network is not strong enough. It's not strong. She's left.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now let me correct this. When you tell the customer asks, but you told me the thing in Naira before. Now why should I mention in dollars? Let the customer. Yes, you told the customer it's a global company. It's this is what we expect everybody to pay. We that will give we have a uniform price. Always add this, but I don't expect you, please look at my face, but I don't expect you to pay me in dollars. But if you choose to pay me in dollars, then no problem, I'll take it. Do you notice my face? Do you notice my face?
Yes.
I'm going to take it again. So look at my face. Yeah, Mr. Mr. Of course, Mr. Rusa, it's the price is in dollars because it's look at my eyes, so because the price is in dollars because it's we're a global company, and so we have a uniform price around the whole offices, the whole countries. That's giving in dollars. But today, of course, I don't expect you to pay me in dollars. Of course, but if you choose to pay me dollars, no problem. But it's in naira you pay me today. I'll just work out the price for you today in naira. The exchange rate today, Mr. Russell, you have an idea? It's about 470 something, but we're using 470. So 470, that gives you, and I calculated for him. So please don't, maybe you are on an online presentation or you are in-home. You're telling the customer, do you have a calculator there? It will take me a long time. You just take your calculator quickly and say, this is this by times 470, and the amount is bam, this. So you give the customer, this is the figure. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, I have just about 2 minutes for Mark Davis to come on to sign on to join us on. Let me just one second. I just want to message Andy. He's finishing from one training, he's in the training, finished from one training and general. So we're actually honored to have him. He's just finishing from one training and coming to another training. Okay, now I'll just take this for the next 1 minute before he joins us. What do you notice about me right now? Can somebody answer what you notice about me quickly? Yes, Gideon, I want to hear. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
You look very professional.
You say?
You look very professional.
I look very professional and neat. So please, when you are going into your demonstration, you must do what? Look very professional. We're selling. See, if the way I'm dressed now, Gideon, if I ask you to write a check of 10 million naira for me, will you be scared?
Not at all.
Why?
Because you don't look disorganized. You look like someone that can. Sorry. You look what you say. You look what you preach. So I can trust you on that.
Can you see the way Gideon is dressed? I'm not saying you must wear a tie and wear a jacket, but please, you must look very neat. Anytime you are going for this presentation, you say it's a time you're going for a presentation, you must look very, very neat. That's when you must put on your Christmas clothes. For every presentation you're going for, make sure you go for your Christmas, you wear your Christmas clothes or your Sunday, your best clothes. When you're going to church, you put on good clothes. That's when you make sure you put on some very good clothes. Your dressing is very, very important. If you watch, those of you who saw the guy who sold 2 chefs set last week, you saw him. We shared the video on our channel. You saw the way he's dressed. He's new in the business, but see the way he's coming in professional. So please make sure you don't go. We're not selling crayfish where you'll be dressing anyhow. You must dressing is very, very key. Okay, let me take one more question before I get Andy signs on. Yeah, so who else is taking it? Let me see if someone has a message in the chat. Okay, Bola Tito's network is bad. Let me join us. Okay, so we understand it. So what? It is one thing to learn this thing. It's another thing to apply it. If you are in the business and you're not just the way you perfect your skill is you go out on the field to do a demonstration. If you're not on the field doing a demonstration, you will not get it. This thing is not done by you come for a training, finish the training, and then that's the end of story. No. Then secondly, if you are not signed on to SMU, if you have not yet signed on to SMU, Shabbat Master University, you're cheating yourself. I was discussing with one of our consultants yesterday, and he said, wow, he didn't know SMU had so much on it.
Good morning. I apologize for being late. I've just been in Rwanda and we ran over by 2 minutes, so I apologize. Can you give me 1 minute? I just need a quick comfort break. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Okay, Andy. Yeah. Now he told me that he was asking in his own words that where as if he didn't know the kind of materials he's been missing. On SMU, there's so much on it, and we have paid for it. It's just for you to use it to get your say. And if you're not signed on to SMU, and we have done the best for you, and it's a pity if you're missing out a lot. I gave out an assignment on SMU. Well, I'm going to find out. I need to know what you have done on it. What have you? Those who have done the assignment, what they have learned from it. For those who have, I've already had a chat with 2 people already. Some of you already who have done the assignments, and they are actually their business is going to be a change for it. SMU, the Southern Master University, is a game changer. It's something that everybody needs to stand on and need to join on to. Okay, so I have Andy coming back in a minute, and let's have our pen, let's have our paper ready to take notes. And please don't just write these notes and throw it away. Use these notes. Go back to the notes and do your training. We are entering, today is the 17th day of February. So we have 1 full month is gone. The second month is on its way out. What have you done? What are you doing about your business? What are you doing about your business? Are you really going about your business?